Hi guys, what's up? This is Shubhadeep from eGadgets for you. Now in this video, I'll do the unboxing of the new Intex Aqua Trend, the 4G variant. First of all, if we take a look at the box, in the back end, it gives you the details about the specs list of the new Aqua Trend. It's the latest entry in the market, and as you can see, it says that it has a free flip cover. So let us just open the handset and then dig deep into the specs. So let me just open the seal for the very first time. Now this is a handset. Let me just put it aside for the time being and look at the other aspect that comes along with the box. As you can see that they say that they are giving you a flip cover. Okay, it's a good one. We'll dig deep later on. We do have the 3000 milliampere of battery along with this particular device. Looks good, and of course it has a lot of juice. These are the pretty standard Intex stuffs that comes along with the user manual, the app manual, the warranty card and stuffs like that. So let us just keep it aside for the time being. The wall mount charger. We do have the earpiece, and obviously there is no such button to control the volumes as such, but of course you can receive the calls end of the day because you do have the mouthpiece also over here. We do have the USB connector or the USB charger over here, and they do give a good amount of wires, so the distant charging is possible. And lastly, of course, we do have the screen protector that comes along straight out of the box. So these are the things that comes along with your Intex Aqua Trend. So let me just keep aside the entire thing and dig deep into the handset for now. Guys, this is the new Intex Aqua Trend handset over here, and as you can see on the top, we do have a screen protector that says about the 5-inch of display, the IPS panel, the 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, the 16 GB ROM, 2 gigs of RAM, and other information. So just need to peel off this particular cover over here. Now over here, just as you can see, we do have the slot for the primary SIM over here, the SIM number 1, and the SIM number 2, the secondary SIM will be here. Additionally, there is a scope to add a micro SD card that supports up to 32 gigs. Now, the 3000 milliampere of battery will just go like this over here, and just insert the battery and then just put back the cover. Let me just give you a physical overview of the handset at first. On the first look of the device, if the battery is pre-installed or pre-inserted over here, you will get the feeling that it's a metal finish, but obviously it's not. It's a premium plastic end of the day, and the build quality is really great. Anyways, on the top you will find the 3.5mm jack input point over here. Just at the front you have the 5 megapixel shooter, the sensors, the earpiece, the 5-inch of display. Now the display is amazing in this particular handset, as because on the edges also you will find that there is no space like that. Of course you do have the home button, the back button and the multitasking button over here. On the left hand side of the handset are the volume rockers, and the power on and off button are the lock screen button. The right hand side does not have any such buttons. Even the buttons are made out of plastic. At the rear end you will find the USB connector or the USB charger point. Now just at the edge over here is the mouthpiece. At the back you have a 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash, the Intex branding and the speaker grills just at the bottom over here. So let me just go ahead and power on the device for the very first time. Here the initial sound and animation also happens. Quite interesting, you can see that the lock screen appears and the installation has been done already. So this is a new feature I am seeing in this Intex handphone, and this is my first unboxing of an Intex handset. So that way or the other, what I can see is that they have actually pre-installed this particular thing. Okay, anyhow, so let me just very quickly go to the swipe up menu, and you see that the auto brightness sensors is missing over here. The manual brightness is only present over here. Of course we have the Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth, the SIM card and stuff like that. Let me just go to settings and very quickly go to about phone. You find that this particular Intex Aqua Trend runs on an Android version of 5.1, which is Lollipop, straight out of the box. Storage wise, you get a 16 gigs inbuilt memory, out of which 10.62 GB is available to the users. Additionally, you can add a micro SD card up to 32 gigs, and of course it supports an USB OTG. Under settings we do have something like that. This says the hot knot, which actually enables the data exchange when the screen touches another device. So if you just put it on and you touch another device, you can easily transfer your movies or your images, videos, stuff like that very easily using the hot knot. Apart from that, we do have this gesture sensing. If you just put on this particular gesture sensing, it will just enable you to view your camera, the gallery, the music, the launchers, each and everything with a gesture of your hand or something like that. We will dig deep into the aspects for the full review of this particular handset. Apart from that, we do not find any cluster of apps whatsoever. Of course, we do have the Quicker pre-install over here. The Myntra app is also installed. So some of the basic apps are pre-installed in this particular device. Now the Intex Aqua Trend has a 5-inch of screen display, and of course it supports a resolution of 720 into 1280 pixel that has a 293 pixel per inch, that is 293 ppi pixel density. And quite interestingly, it also has an IPS panel, so you get the viewing angles just superb in this particular handset. Before anything else, let me just go ahead and fire up the browsers for now. The Intex Aqua Trend runs on a MediaTek MT6735 chipset with a quad-core processor that is clocked at 1.3 GHz, and it has a 2 gigs of RAM. So let me just go ahead and open our official website egadgetsforyou.com. Before that, I just want to give you an overview of the alphabetical pad that we have over here. Personally, I do not like this at all, as because although there is enough spacing, but still the keys are not separated, so typing will be a bit of concern for people with the low sights or something like that. I'm not sure. End of the day, it's my opinion, I guess. The numpad is also a separate one over here, but let me just go ahead and open the website for now. Okay, it's loaded the website very fast. Of course, I should say that it's very responsive in that department. And obviously the chipset and the 2 gigs of RAM comes in handy with the Wi-Fi connections over here. Of course, you can see that yes, it loads very fast, although I'm not a big fan of the touch over here, because the screen does not have that like we are used to have a Super AMOLED screen in Samsung displays and all, or for in case of iPhone we do have this Retina display and all. So that way the touch sensation is not that great, but the touch does performs to a great deal. In fact, the pinch to zoom, as I can see, yeah, it works great. Again, it needs to be seen in the long run that how it comes along with extensive usages. Till now it feels good. The IPS panel makes sure that the display angles are great enough. Now the most important aspect of any handset nowadays is obviously the camera. Let me just go ahead and open the camera. It has a 13 megapixel shooter at the back with LED flash, and of course a 5 megapixel shooter at the front. Let me just go ahead and shoot a live picture and see how it comes along. I am using tap to focus. Okay, it took the picture very fast, and let me see how it performs without using tap to focus. Okay, then also it took the picture very fast. Let me just go ahead and open the pictures and see how it came along. Of course, the auto mode has been enabled over here. In this picture, I have not used tap to focus, and this is a picture where I have used tap to focus. I can say that the camera is a great deal. Of course, it's a low light condition, but we do have a lot of light exposure over here. So that way, I should say that the curves, the angles, and in fact the color also, it came out just great. Okay, the camera is a good deal, but then again, I'll use the camera a bit more in my detailed review and see how it performs. And of course, the front camera needs to be seen. Okay, that's it guys. I guess this is it for the initial impressions and unboxing of the new Intex Aqua Trend. Hope this video helps. Stay subscribed to my channel. I'll catch you guys in my next video of the full review of these handsets very soon. Bye for now.